Hey, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we've got a fascinating story about the 2011 US 1-cent coin, a penny that could be worth far more than its face value. You might think that pennies are just, well, pennies, but trust me, there's a lot more to this 2011 coin than meets the eye. If you've ever wondered how a coin could possibly be worth millions, this is the video for you. Let's jump right into it. The 2011 1-cent coin, also known as the Lincoln penny, features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. While it might seem like just another regular penny, something special lies beneath the surface, and it all starts with its history. The basics of the 2011 1-cent coin, so let's break down the basics. The 2011 penny was part of the regular production of Lincoln cents. It was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, Denver Mint, and even the West Point Mint for certain proof sets. There's nothing unusual about it on the surface. In fact, most 2011 pennies are worth just 1 cent, their face value. So, why are we talking about it being worth $10 million? Well, while the regular 2011 pennies are pretty common, a small number of them are believed to have rare features that make them highly valuable. These pennies weren't just made like every other penny. They were affected by a unique set of circumstances that have left them incredibly rare. And that's where things get interesting. The history and context of the 2011 penny, the Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909, has a rich history in American currency. But by 2011, the coin was well established, and the design had barely changed over the decades. The 2011 penny marked the 102nd year since the Lincoln cent's introduction, and as such, it was part of the long-running series of coins that have circulated in the US. But despite being part of a regular minting process, certain coins from this year, and in particular certain errors, can fetch quite the price. The coin's standard design, historical importance, and the occasional error have turned it into a fascinating subject for collectors. The rare 2011 D-double die error. So, what makes the 2011 penny worth millions? The key is a rare minting error, the double die error. Double die errors occur when the coin dies are not properly aligned during the minting process. Essentially, the image is struck multiple times, causing parts of the design to appear doubled or blurred. In the case of the 2011 penny, this happens on the date or other features like the lettering. The most significant and valuable 2011 pennies have this double die error. It makes the coin much rarer than most others. If you're lucky enough to find one in your pocket change, you could be sitting on a small fortune. As you can see, the difference between a regular penny and one with a double die error is clear. The date looks distorted, and the letters might appear duplicated or blurry. This is the kind of error that excites collectors, because it's relatively rare and highly sought after. Could your 2011 penny be worth $10 million? Now, let's get to the million-dollar question. Could your 2011 penny really be worth $10 million? While it might sound crazy, there's a small chance that a 2011 D penny with a significant double die error could fetch an unbelievable price. But how? It all comes down to rarity and the right circumstances. When a coin is so rare and highly coveted, collectors, particularly those who specialize in rare US coins, will bid astronomical amounts to get their hands on it. The potential for a 2011 penny to reach $10 million comes down to how perfect the coin is, how rare the error is, and how much demand there is for it. Imagine this. You find a 2011 penny in your pocket change, and it has not just one but multiple errors. A double die error, a misaligned die, and perhaps some wear and tear that adds to its uniqueness. You take it to an expert, and they tell you it's worth millions. If this hypothetical coin ever made it to auction, it could start a bidding war between collectors and investors, driving its value higher and higher. While number 2011 penny has yet reached that $10 million mark, history has shown that coins with rare errors can achieve mind-boggling prices. How to spot a rare 2011 penny? If you want to start searching for a rare 2011 penny, the first thing you'll want to do is closely inspect the coin. Here's what to look for. Check the date, especially the 1s and the 9s. If they look blurry, doubled, or distorted in any way, you might be looking at a double die error. If you spot a doubled date or any doubled lettering on the coin, you've likely found a rare one. The next step is to have it authenticated and graded by a professional. This is where the value really starts to take shape. Take it to a trusted coin grading service like PCGS or NGC, and they'll be able to determine its value based on its condition and rarity. And remember, the higher the grade, the more valuable the coin will be. Why the 2011 penny could be a big deal for collectors now. While it might sound unbelievable that a coin as small as the 2011 penny could be worth millions, this is a great example of how the world of coin collecting works. Rare errors, like the double die error, can make a seemingly ordinary coin into an extraordinary investment. The demand for rare and valuable coins continues to grow, with many collectors seeing them as a form of investment. The value of rare pennies, particularly those with minting errors, can skyrocket over time as more people recognize their importance. So there you have it, the 2011 1-cent coin. While most of these pennies are worth just 1 cent, a rare few could be worth a lot more. Maybe even millions of dollars. If you find a 2011 penny with a double die error or another rare feature, you might just be holding onto a hidden treasure. Remember, in the world of coin collecting, anything can happen. So keep your eyes peeled. That next penny you pick up might be worth far more than you think. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an exciting coin story. And if you've ever found a rare coin, let us know in the comments below. Who knows? Maybe your penny is worth $10 million. Next, 1989 1-cent USA coin. Today, we've got something truly fascinating for you, the 1989 US penny. Now, at first glance, this coin might seem like just another regular penny. But hold up. It's actually hiding a story that could make it worth an incredible $49 million. That's right, you heard me correctly. Today, we're diving into why this seemingly ordinary coin could fetch a massive amount of money. This 1-cent coin, minted in 1989, was designed by Victor David Brenner, featuring the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. It's a piece of American history that's been in circulation for over 3 decades. But is it just another run-of-the-mill penny? Not exactly. The basics of coin collecting before we dive into the specifics of the 1989 penny's potential value. Let's talk about coin collecting in general. Coins are more than just currency. They can be treasured artifacts. The value of a coin isn't always tied to its face value. In fact, rare coins, coins with mistakes, or coins from certain years can be worth much more than you'd think. What makes a coin valuable? Well, several factors come into play. Rarity, condition, historical significance, and sometimes sheer luck. A rare minting error, a special edition, or a coin with historical significance can make a huge difference in how much a coin is worth. You might be thinking that a 1989 penny would be worth no more than its face value, 1 cent. But some 1989 pennies are far more than that. And here's where the story gets interesting. The 1989 penny and its surprising rarity now. Let's get into the specifics of the 1989 penny. At first, this might seem like a run-of-the-mill coin, minted in the late 80s. But some 1989 pennies have been known to have very rare features that could make them extraordinarily valuable. We're talking about a tiny possibility of a coin worth millions, all thanks to a rare minting error. One of the reasons the 1989 penny could be worth such a huge amount is a specific error, the double die or double die error. A double die error happens when a coin is struck multiple times during its minting process, causing the image to be doubled. In the case of the 1989 penny, this error can be seen on the date and on the lettering. When a coin like this hits the market, collectors go wild. Double die errors can dramatically increase a coin's value, sometimes by tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. But that's not all. The 1989 penny in question could have not just a double die error but several other rare factors contributing to its astronomical value. The $49 million penny, is it real? Alright, so let's get into the big question. Can the 1989 penny really be worth $49 million? Well, it's unlikely that every 1989 penny is worth that much. However, There's a rumor in the coin collecting world about a specific 1989 penny that could be worth up to $49 million if it has a series of rare characteristics, including the double die error, a perfect minting condition, and perhaps even a history of having been owned by famous collectors. You may have heard stories about this particular penny, the legendary $49 million penny. It's said that a 1989 penny, with a perfect double die error, was discovered in a roll of coins that had been overlooked by the minting process. It's possible that this penny could fetch a price unlike anything we've ever seen before. Now, let's be clear. There's no confirmed sale of a 1989 penny at the $49 million mark yet. But in the world of rare coins, anything is possible. The potential for a penny like this to reach such an incredible value lies in its rarity and the bidding war it could spark among wealthy collectors. How to spot a valuable 1989 penny? If you're a collector or someone who's just curious, you might be wondering how you can tell if your 1989 penny is the one that's worth millions. First, you'll want to inspect the date and lettering closely. Look for signs of a double die error. This will show up as a doubling of the numbers or letters. The error will appear as a shadow or duplication, especially on the 9 and 8 of the year. If the date appears clearly doubled, you're dealing with a coin that could potentially be valuable. But it's not just the double die error that makes a coin valuable. Condition is key too. A well-preserved penny, one that hasn't been worn down over time, is more likely to fetch a higher price. The process of valuing a rare 1989 penny. Once you find a potentially valuable 1989 penny, it's important to have it graded by a professional. Grading is the process of assessing a coin's condition, and the higher the grade, the more valuable the coin can be. Coins that are in perfect condition, often referred to as mint state, can fetch much higher prices than coins that are worn or damaged. To get your coin graded, you'll want to send it to a reputable grading service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. These organizations use a detailed process to evaluate a coin's authenticity, rarity, and condition. A high-grade 1989 penny could sell for thousands or even millions, depending on the rarity of the error. Could your 1989 penny be worth millions? So, could your 1989 penny be worth $49 million? Well, the odds are slim, but in the world of coin collecting, anything is possible. If you happen to find a 1989 penny with a double die error, and it's in perfect condition, you could be looking at a valuable piece of US history. And who knows? That penny might just be the next big thing in the coin world. Remember, even if you don't have a $49 million penny lying around, rare coins and errors still hold plenty of value. Whether it's the 1989 penny or any other coin with a unique history, they can be worth a lot more than their face value. I hope this video has given you a new perspective on the value of your pennies. The 1989 penny might seem like just another coin in your pocket, but with the right error and condition, it could be the key to unlocking a small fortune. So, keep checking your change. You never know what you might find. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more coin stories. And if you've ever found a rare coin, leave a comment below and tell us your story. Until next time, happy collecting!